my honeys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a dupe video for you guys. I'm going to try my best to give you guys some alternatives because I know that sometimes high-end makeup can be super expensive, and including for myself, sometimes I don't want to buy such expensive makeup when I can actually find a dupe for it. So in this video, I'm going to try my best to give you guys dupes on some of the products that I do have today. Except, disclaimer, on some of the brushes I'm going to be using Morphe and then some Sigma, but for the most part Morphe, just because Morphe is more on the more inexpensive side, and honestly they're one of my favorite brushes to use for eyeshadow. So I'm going to be doing that today. I have all my products here laid down for you guys. I'm so excited to dig in and show you guys some alternatives. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and also don't forget to actually hit that little notification bell, which will notify you every time that I do upload a new video, because once it goes up, you will be one of the first ones to actually be able to watch it. Let's go ahead and jump in, you guys. Okay, so for brows, I want to go into my Anastasia Dip Brow, my pomade in medium brown, and then I'm going to go into my BH Cosmetics. This is their pomade. I've been using it, and it's in the shade Brunette. So I'm going to go ahead and use these two here. And you guys already know that I use my Anastasia brow brush, the number 12. And it's because it's the only one that I trust and that I love. So I don't have a dupe for that, but if any of you guys do have one, comment down below and let everybody else know. You guys have always used Anastasia, like I still do actually on my clients, and I still think Anastasia brow products are so amazing. Okay, so on this side we have the Anastasia, so this side will be the expensive side, and then we're gonna go into the BH Cosmetics pomade in the shade Brunette. So you guys are definitely going to hate me. So I was looking at BH Cosmetics to pull up the link for you guys to shop for the pomade for you guys. It looks like they actually discontinued the product. I don't know why. So I'm so sorry, but I do have an alternative for you guys. The NYX Tame and Frame pomade. It's only $7.50 and it actually has really good reviews. So definitely check that out. I will also link it down below for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and just clean up my eyebrows. Now I actually do have a dupe for a concealer brush. So normally I use my Sigma concealer brush. This is the F75. You can use code SANDY to save 10% at checkout. And then we have the Morphe one, the M224. Almost identical, as you guys can see, except that the Sigma one's a little bit more taller. And then for concealer, because I don't have a dupe for my Urban Decay Eden Primer, if you guys do have one, comment down below. So I'm going to go into concealer, and I'm going to be going into two different concealers. We all know that they were comparing these two for the longest. This one is a Tarte Shape Tape, and then we have the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the Infallible one first. I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush. Now I'm going to go into my Sigma concealer brush, the F75, and I'm going to clean this side. Can you guys tell which side is my BH and which one is my Anastasia Dip Brow? Because I can't. This is crazy. Okay guys, so for eyeshadow, I want to do something more extravagant because I feel like if you're used more like a browns and like gold shades, like you can find a lot of dupes for those, but I wanted to do something more colorful, and I thought ever since this palette came out, I was like, oh my god, it's a dupe for my Be Perfect times Stacey Marie MUA palette, which looks like this. I absolutely love this palette, you guys, so much. And when Morphe came out with this palette with James Charles, I was like a dupe for that palette for sure. So let me bring up this palette. Of course, there's some colors that are not exactly the same, but for the most part, I'm gonna cover myself, sorry. But for the most part, I feel like they have a lot of similar colors. And of course, you can get this one for a more cheaper price than this one, because with this palette from Stacey Marie, you do have to pay shipping because it's in the UK, I believe. So I'm going to start off with the Morphe palette. I'm going to go into this shade right here, and we're going to use this in the inner corner. So when I saw them come out with this palette, you guys, I was super in shock because I was like, yay! Like, I live and die for colorful eyeshadow palettes, like they are seriously my favorite, because it's a time where I can really get creative and play with eyeshadow, because that's what I love to do. And so when I always see companies come out with really colorful eyeshadows, it really makes me really happy, because I'm like, yes. And especially if they perform this well. Now for the Be Perfect one, I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Wifey. Wow, this one is a little bit, just a tiny bit brighter than this one. And as I go, you guys, I do have a towel here that I'm just like cleaning off my brush. Okay, now I'm gonna go into an orange shade. So I'm gonna go into this one and kind of mix it in a little bit with this shade too. We're gonna place it really close to this shade right here. And then with this palette, we already have a orangey shade right here. So I'm just gonna go into this one. And you guys, they actually perform the same, which is really crazy. I just feel like they did a really good job with the Morphe one, because I already know that the Stacey Marie and Be Perfect one palette was going to come out so amazing, because Stacey Marie is such an amazing makeup artist. So I feel like she was not going to play and was going to do an amazing job with the formula. And I just really, really, really love it. So you guys, believe it or not, y no estoy exagerando, but I'm getting confused. So let me go ahead and do the M for Morphe. Because I will forget, and knowing me, I forget a lot of shit. So I don't want to mess this up for you guys. So let's go into the Morphe one first, actually. So we're going to pick up this shade right here, and I went ahead and already cleaned my brush. We're just going to go ahead and put it right here, tap, and then blend. Okay, and then we also have a green right here. It's kind of more of a different shade of green, but it works. So let's go ahead and place this towards back here. Okay, guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the two concealers that I use and just cut my crease using the two brushes that I showed you guys towards the beginning. Still using my Morphe M433, I'm taking the purples from each palette and I'm gonna go ahead and just smoke it out, kind of like creating a smoked out liner, and then just adding yellow as well. Okay, so I went ahead and added some lashes, and we'll finish off the eyes later at the end of the video. So we're gonna do skin really quick, and I'm gonna be going into my Too Faced Hangover Primer, and this primer, you guys, absolutely love it. I use it on my clients, and they absolutely love it. So we're gonna use this on this side. And then a dupe for that, I would say, would be the Full Spectrum CoverGirl Matte Ambition Primer. I feel like it's almost the exact same thing. I feel like it really holds my makeup in place and it doesn't go anywhere. I'm almost out of it and I love it. And then for foundations, I didn't know which one I wanted to do, but then I also remembered that a lot of people love the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I absolutely love it. I am obsessed with this foundation. I use it all the time on brides, especially on brides because of their big day. It really holds your makeup in place, and I also use this for people who do have more of like acne scars, and it hides it really, really well. So I am gonna go into my beauty blender, and it just hides my redness really, really good. I really love it. And then a dupe for that, I feel like it's the L'Oreal 24 Hour. So I'm gonna pause the video really quick because clearly I don't know how to read on the bottle. So funny, I thought it said L'Oreal for some reason, I guess, but clearly it's a Maybelline, and I don't know why I said L'Oreal. I don't know, maybe I was thinking of the concealer, but I'm sorry guys, I meant to say Maybelline and not L'Oreal. Ay, 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 que burra. Okay, let's continue. For foundation, I absolutely love this stuff, you guys. It really, really does remind me of the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty sponge from Real Techniques. I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that back here, and I'm just gonna place it here. And this foundation, you guys, does last a very long time. When I do wear it to go out to places, like my foundation lasts such a long time, and you honestly can't beat the price. And then again for concealers, I'm going to go into these two, and on this side we're going to go in with the L'Oreal, yeah, L'Oreal, and then on this side we're going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. Now I feel like the Tarte Shape Tape does have a little bit more coverage. Like I just feel like it's a little bit more heavier. There you go, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a little bit more on the heavy side, and a little bit, literally you guys, goes such a long way. So going in with my beauty blender. Oh, I love the Tarte Shape Tape. It just covers so good, you guys. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge. As you guys can tell, the Tarte Shape Tape has a little bit more brightness and it's a little bit more full coverage. I feel like it performs the exact same way as the Tarte Shape Tape. Like, it dries really fast too. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye. I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier 8 translucent powder and going back into my beauty blender, and I'm gonna go ahead and just set that concealer and just set my overall skin so that way my makeup lasts all day. And then I'm gonna go into my AIRSPUN. You guys know that I love this powder so much. Find it at Walmart, Target, Walgreens, CVS. And I'm using my Real Technique sponge. And then to bronze up our skin, you guys, I'm gonna go into my contour, my brown powder contour by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is in the shade light to medium. And I'm gonna do this side. But they're definitely an OG and I love them. Oh, look at that bronze. Yes, honey. And then you guys, we have the Morphe. This is their Lo-Fi 8L. And that's what this one looks like. Let me bring this one up. So they kind of look exactly the same. Use the same brush and start to bronze up because I don't want to look super pasty. And then for blush, you guys, I'm going to go into my MAC. I customized this at the MAC counter store, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. I don't remember which shade this is called, but I will link it down below for you guys. And then I'm going into my Sigma F10 powder blush brush. Okay, a dupe for that, you guys, is this little trio quad, and this is from RK by Kiss. It's the Bare Blusher Sweet Cheeks palette, and we're gonna go into this shade right here because it kind of looks similar to that one that we just used by MAC. Okay, guys, now for highlight, I'm gonna go into these two different highlighters. This one's from Ofra Cosmetics, and this one's called Rodeo Drive. Absolutely love this highlighter, you guys. It's so gorgeous. And then a dupe for that one would be the L'Oreal Metallic Foil Highlighter. This one is so beautiful. It's so pigmented. And then to apply the highlight, you guys, I'm gonna go into my Sigma Spotlight Duster, the F37, for the more expensive side. And then for the more affordable side, we have the Morphe M438. I feel like they are identical. Of course, the Morphe one is a little bit there's less hairs than the Sigma one. So I'm gonna go into my apply some, and be careful because both of these highlighters, you guys, have a lot of pigment. And I'm gonna just place it right here. So bomb. Oh, I love Ofra highlighters lately. They have been my obsession. Morphe side, I'm gonna go into my Morphe brush. Ooh, so pigmented. And I'm just gonna place it right here. And to highlight my inner corner, you guys, I'm going to go into the L'Oreal Foil Metallic Highlighter. And I have a dupe actually for pencil brushes. So this one's from Sigma, the E30. And this one's from Morphe, the M431. So I'm going to go into my L'Oreal one and my Morphe brush. And I'm going to go ahead and just highlight the inner corner. And then I'm going to go into my Rodeo Drive and my Sigma brush. Ooh, okay. To dust off my makeup, you guys, and set it, I'm going to go into my Full Spectrum CoverGirl Matte Ambition foundation powder. And then on this side, we're going to go into my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC20. I feel like these are perfect dupes for each other. Alright, you guys, and then for mascara, I'm going to go into my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. For this side, I'm going to go into my Better Than Sex Mascara by Too Faced. I feel like those are definitely both a dupe for one another. Okay, then for lips, I'm going to go into my Charlotte Tilbury. This is their Reshape and Resize lip liner in the shade Love Trap. And then on the other side, I'm gonna go into my Morphe in the shade lip pencil in the shade Sugar Pie. And then, you guys, for liquid lipstick today, I'm gonna go into my Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Taunt. Then for this side, I'm gonna go into my Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Ashton. Alright you guys, and that is it for today's video on all of these dupes. What are your thoughts? Please comment down below and let me know what you guys think. I feel like the eyeshadows are super on point. I don't know what you guys think. I feel like if you don't want to splurge on the Stacey Marie and Be Perfect palette, you can definitely pick up the James Charles and a Morphe palette. I can't tell the difference on which side I used what side. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the totals here for you guys. So remember, this side was the Morphe more affordable side, and our grand total is... Alright, and then on this side we did more of the high-end makeup look. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the total here for you guys. I'm not just like throwing random products out here for you guys. I literally legit use every single product that I've used today, including the brushes. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down below and what you guys think about this dupe video. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Besitos, see you guys all soon. Bye!